Hey guys, what's up? It's Lainey and today I'm doing a special video, and this video is in honor of Map of Fate by Maggie Hall, which was just released today. This is the second book in the Conspiracy of Us series. I do have a non-spoiler book review for the first book on my channel. I'll link it down below and you guys should check it out because this book is amazing. This series is so good and I have read the second book already and it is phenomenal. It's better than the first. In short, this book has to do with secret societies, kind of like New World Order, Illuminati, mixed in with some old ancient civilization legends from Alexander the Great. So in honor of the book's release, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite adventure couples from books and movies. These are couples that have traveled all over together, and these couples always have to live in the moment because they never know what is going to happen next. The Conspiracy of Us series features a love triangle. However, I am so Team Stellan. I cannot see straight. I love him. He is my favorite. This video is inspired by them, plus it's me pledging my allegiance and undying love to Stellan. So I can't start this video without saying these two couples who were the ones that I've always referenced when talking about this series, how these movies remind me so much of this book. And the first one is Evie and Rick O'Connell from The Mummy. I mean, come on. Brendan Fraser is like perfect in 1999. If I could just freeze him, he would be gorgeous forever. Obviously what I loved about Evelyn and Rick is because they're so complete opposites. Rick tends to send his problems with a gun and Evelyn is a librarian and she's gorgeous and she's very sharp, but she is so naive to what is going to get these two always in trouble when traveling across the desert trying to find the lost city of Hamunaptra. I love Evie and Rick. They're the first couple I always think of when I think of my favorite adventure treasure hunting couples for sure. And the second couple that always comes to mind is of course Benjamin Gates and Abigail Chase from the National Treasure movies. They also start with a strained relationship as the best relationships do. You know, I also love this couple because they're both extremely smart and they know how to use their intelligence to figure things out. Another one of my favorite adventurous couples is Anana and Naji from the Assassin's Curse duology by Cassandra Rose Clark. This duology, they are literally on an adventure that takes them across the desert, across the sea. They are perfect. They are also only together because he is indebted to her because she accidentally saves his life. So he can't kill her anymore, which he was sent out to do. Of course, I couldn't not include Arya and Perry from the Under the Never Sky series. Their entire adventure takes place in the first book, and my heart. These two also kind of had to set up a partnership, and they didn't really like each other, and they knew the other was the best bet of getting their own goals achieved, so that is why they decided to hook up. And then later they hook up for real. Heading back to the movies, I have to show my guilty pleasure. Sometimes I think, why can't this happen to me? And that is Anna and Ben from Chasing Liberty. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to do yourself a favor. Mandy Moore is in this and she's so adorable. She's the president's daughter and she decides that she wants to experience the world outside of the confines of the White House. She ends up going on this European extravaganza with this Ben guy who she thinks is a traveler, but if you haven't seen this movie, I'm not going to tell you who he really is. They have the cutest relationship. They literally go to all the places I want to go in Europe. They go to Prague. I want to go to Prague so bad. And they go to Venice, and then they find themselves in Germany, and it's just, there's so much going on. There's just so much adventure. Please say I'm not the only one that have seen this movie and loves it. Next, I'm going to be showing Tarver and Lilac from These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This book broke my heart. Their adventure literally starts on the ship that sinks in space and they get stranded on a planet. Their adventure is very interesting because their adventure is purely based on survival. The last movie I have to show you guys features all of the couples that I love. And I have said how much I love this franchise, how many times on my channel, and that of course is the Fast and Furious franchise. I have no shame to say this is like my favorite movie series of all time. I decided to show Fast 5 because this is the one that starts the heist. Also, when all the characters start coming together. Well, sort of. Because I'm going to mention Dom and Letty, and Letty's not in this movie. I mean, you have Dom and Letty from the beginning, and then my OTP. My OTP is, of course, Brian and Mia. And the underrated couple, which I feel like was the most adventurous, was Han and Giselle. They were awesome. And this whole franchise is based on family, especially from the 5th movie, because the 5th movie they are fugitives. Here in the 5th movie they're in Brazil, and in the 6th movie they are like in London and everywhere. In the 7th movie, I'm getting emotional, they jump all over the world. What's the strongest part about it is all the relationships. Actually, I kind of just ship the entire cast together. They're my most biggest adventurous couple. All of them. So that is it for my favorite adventurous couples. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please, please, please check out this series, The Conspiracy of Us and Map of Fates by Maggie Hall. Please let me know down below if you guys have read the series or are planning to. Also tell me some of your favorite adventurous couples. Hope you guys all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!